Happy Vlogmas Day 2. It is 11 o'clock and I got off work about an hour ago and I look like a mess right now. I'm drinking coffee in my new Christmas mug and it's really cute, and I'm about to turn on some TV and just relax for a minute, and I might take a nap, I don't know. So I just took a nap. I look like a mess, but I'm uploading my first day of Vlogmas. I'm so excited. So if you haven't watched it, definitely go watch it, because you know by the time you're watching this it's up. Hamlet's just chilling out next to me. Tice is over there, and then Sophie is right here. And then I think Ellie's outside. So I think a week or two ago I showed you guys that I bought this calendar, and I have actually been using it. I really do like it. I feel like it keeps me organized. So for today all I had was work. Yeah, I should fill it out more because I do more stuff than this, but yeah. I just got a package and I had a Halloween themed phone case, so I had to get a Christmas one. I ordered this like a month ago. It's here, and of course it's Charlie Brown. I also ordered another one to my old house like before we moved out, and I'm waiting on my sister to tell me if it's there, and it should already be there, I don't know. But this one's really cute, and I have another package and I don't know what this is, so we're gonna open it and see, but it might be like a Cyber Monday thing. So one of my Cyber Monday packages came in, which I can't show you guys because I'm doing a separate haul. I'm still waiting on like I think 3 more packages and then I can film that haul, but I'm really excited for this. It's from PacSun and I've never ordered from them before, so this is new, but it's like accessory type things. It's not closed, but so to give you a hint, I'm really excited for this stuff. So it is a little bit later now, and I feel like I want my vlogs to be kind of like just not being boring, like having like an actual like thing instead of just being like me doing nothing, because sometimes there are days where I do nothing. So those like Vlogmas days where I'm not doing anything, I'm gonna like fill it with something. So for today, since we're not really doing much because we're still wrapping things up for school and like studying for finals and stuff, I'm gonna do my updated everyday makeup routine because it's been a while since I've done my everyday makeup look. So I'm gonna do that, and I usually do my makeup in the bathroom, but I stand up and like look in the mirror and I wouldn't be able to film that, so I'm just gonna do it in the office like I used to do it. I have my mirror right here. This is the mirror I use. It's just a regular mirror from Ross. This is what it looks like. You can see the camera and the Christmas tree. Really cute. Dylan got this for me for Christmas last year. And then I have my Glamour caddy full of my makeup. And then I have this really cute cup from Kroger, and it has like my brushes, mascara, everything in it. So, and then I have more makeup in my Alex drawers that I use like every now and then. But since this is an everyday look, I probably won't use anything in the drawers. So for an everyday look, I usually have like 3 different primers. For an everyday look, I usually just use my e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer because I have like the Smashbox primer, and since I have like the sample size and I don't want to run it out, so I usually only use it when I'm like going out or something, or like I'm gonna be gone all day and I want my makeup to stay on. But for like an everyday look, I just usually use my e.l.f. primer, and I feel like it works pretty well. I like the Smashbox a lot better, but I just don't want to pay for a big bottle of it, so just rub that all over my face. So then after that, I go in with my foundation, and I have 3 different beauty blenders. They came in like a 3-pack. I have a big one, a medium sized one, and then like the little one. The little one I used for baking, so I'm not gonna be using it for this video because I only bake when I'm like doing like a fancy kind of look. But I use the big beauty blender for my foundation and the medium sized one for my concealer. So I just go in with my foundation. I use the Fit Me foundation, the dewy smooth one, and I'm in the shade 110, which I think I'm almost out. I really should get some more. Oh, and when I do my makeup, I always put my hair up in like a ponytail just because it's out of my face, and the only time I don't is usually when I film like videos, but I figured I wouldn't leave it down for this video. But when I've done makeup routines in the past, I have left my hair down, but for this video, I'm just gonna put it up. So I usually just start dabbing this all over my face. Just get it everywhere, and then I usually end up having to put more on my beauty blender. I'm looking at my mirror. I usually just like to do a light, simple look for like an everyday look, just because I don't want to do like anything heavy if I'm not doing like a fancier look. Then I also, to make sure to blend down, that made me sound weird, blend down on my neck. And then sometimes I'll do a second pour, but I feel like I'm good not to do one. I feel like that covered a pretty good amount. So then after I apply my foundation, I move on to concealer, and I take the medium-sized beauty blender. The concealer that I usually use is like the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. I think that's what it's called, but I ran out and I have not got any more yet. But I also, on top of that, use the e.l.f. concealer. I use the e.l.f. concealer under my eyes for my dark circles because I have really dark circles. And then I usually use the Age Rewind like on my cheeks and my chin and like my forehead. But since I don't have any, I just use this everywhere. So I'm just gonna put some under my eyes just to cancel out my dark circles. And then I usually put the other one on like my cheeks and stuff because it's lighter and it just kind of gives it like a little bit of a highlight. So that's why I use like a lighter concealer. I need to get some more because I obviously don't have any. And then sometimes I don't use it on my chin or forehead if I feel like they look fine. I'll just use it under my eyes and on my chin because I do get like redness on my chin. And I just blend that in. I kind of just blend it like everywhere, kind of like foundation, just to kind of give it like an even like look. So then when that's all blended in, and it kind of gives me, this concealer kind of makes me look shiny, like I have highlight on too. I don't know why it does that, it just does. So after that I go in with a powder, and I take my e.l.f. powder brush. That's literally what it says, the powder brush. And I take my powder. I use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Long Lasting Press Powder. So I just take some powder and just put it all over my face. And I try not to use like a lot because I feel like sometimes I use too much. I just want to make sure that my face is covered. And I usually put a little extra under my eyes just to try and reduce some of the shininess, even though I add highlight right back to it. So it's kind of pointless, but that's what I do. So then after that, I usually don't have a particular order, but I do bronzer, blush, mascara, and highlight. And I just kind of do it in whatever order I'm feeling. On normal, like everyday makeup days, I don't wear eyeshadow and I don't wear lipstick. I do those for like more of like a fancy look. Sometimes I wear eyeshadow, but most days I don't, so I'm not gonna do eyeshadow for this video, but I'll definitely do like a fancier makeup look like later on. So I'm just gonna start with mascara. Usually my top three, I just pick random mascaras. I don't really like have like a certain one that I use every day. I just go back and forth between these three, and I have some more but I don't really use them. This is a Clinique mascara. It's so old that I don't even know like what kind it is. It's just Clinique. This is the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus mascara, and then this is the Maybelline New York Falsies Push Up Angels. But I'm gonna use this one on my top and this one on my bottom. So I'm gonna grab my mirror for this to have it up close because I feel like I'll put it on better that way. I can actually see it. And usually for like an everyday look, I don't make my eyelashes like super duper long. Just long enough where they're like noticeable, if that makes sense. And then onto the bottom, I'm using the Falsies Push Up. And I don't make my bottoms too long either. I always get scared doing my bottom because I always get mascara like on my face, and I always have to like wipe off some of my makeup, so I'm trying not to do that. Alright, so that's done. So now I go in with, next I usually do bronzer. I usually do bronzer and then blush. I don't know why, I just do that. And I use the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. The powder and the bronzer are like the same brand. And they're like the same container and everything. So I take, this is actually a foundation brush, but I use this for my bronzer. It's a Luxie brush and it's $6.60. And I just take like a little bit and I put it like on my cheeks kind of. And then I put it down here on like my jawline or whatever you want to call that. But I don't use like a lot. And then I also add it to like my forehead and temples and whatnot. And I don't usually do a lot. I sometimes do like a heavier bronzer for like a heavier makeup look, but for like an everyday look I don't like to cake on a lot of bronzer. And now on to blush. Let's see. The blush that I use the most is the Trifle Cosmetics. I love this stuff. Like when I run out of this, I'm probably gonna buy some more just because I really love the way it looks. And lately I have been using like the corally color because it is like fall, like wintry, and I feel like this is a cute like fall wintry color. So I use this one right here. I just dab my blush brush in it a couple times, and this is a Lisa Frank blush brush that I got in, I think, an Ipsy bag, and I just smile and put it on my cheeks. I always smile, I don't know why. And then after doing blush, I do highlight, and then that's really it. And I use the e.l.f. highlighting brush, and I also use the e.l.f. highlight, and this is Moonlight Pearls, and it's gorgeous. I love it. So I do have to put kind of like a lot on here, but then I just put it right here. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I'm like shining. I love it. Then I put some more on the other side. And then I just put a little dot on my nose. I feel like that one doesn't show up though. So that is really all that I do for my everyday makeup routine. And then after that, I just take my e.l.f. makeup mist and set spray and just spray my face. I do like 2 sprays. And that's it for my everyday makeup routine. A little bit later now, I'm about to start working on a paper for my music class that I need to turn in tonight. And I've been procrastinating it all day because I just honestly haven't wanted to do it. I've done a few school things today and stuff, but I should have did this first and I didn't. But it won't be that hard, so I'm gonna get to work. It's a little bit later now. I just got ready for bed. It's like 11:30. I just want to end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Today was kind of like a filler vlog with like my updated everyday makeup routine, and I feel like on days like today there will be some kind of like filler vlogs. Hopefully there won't be too many of them. I hope, like most days I have like fun activities planned and stuff like that. I hope that like most vlogs are filling, but for days like today I just kind of threw like my everyday makeup routine in there. There might be a few videos where I just kind of throw something in there just so they're not boring. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Vlogmas Day 2.